My name is Teresita Blanco, the Artsy sister, and today I wanted to review this manga or graphic novel in English term that is called "Is Love the Answer?" And if it's not obvious to you, like the flag that's painted in the background is the asexual flag, and it says right at the introduction in the back that there is a coming of age story about a young man who discovers that she's aromatic asexual. But like in the author's comments, in the end, the story kind of mirrors a bit her own self-discovery, or she trying to figure out what she likes and doesn't like, and even her gender identity and stuff. Cause like in Japan, there's a lot of social pressure in order for people to conform and to form a family and have kids and do it and then just do things like they're expected. And then part of the reason why there's like a huge social pressure about that in Japan is because Japan is going extinct. More and more people are only having one child at the most, and like a huge aging population. So like the older folks be like, dude, this country's emptying out, so you better form a heterosexual relationship and have lots and lots of kids, cause we're going extinct. So then those that do not fit the mold are automatically treated like they don't belong in planet Earth. So then from very early on, she describes the feeling of loneliness and alienation, and that and even like her first relationship, it ended like very soured up, because he broke up with her because she wouldn't sleep with him because she didn't feel comfortable with him. But and then the classmates, instead of being sympathetic, they just made it seem like it was her fault that she was the one with the problem. But no, she can't help that she doesn't like that sort of thing, because she was born that way. And it's like the public school education or talking about the subject matter, and doesn't have a lot of information. And this is further on explore just how little asexual is, how little research they are with regards to that. It's they don't she, when she goes to college, she ends up meeting with a psychologist that she admires because this man studies the subject matters, LGBT and stuff. So then she tells him that she has never fallen in love, and she doesn't have any desire, any urges, and people in her classrooms are always being very insensitive about that. And then she went out with someone, she didn't understand why. So then she went to college to learn about psychology because she wants to understand what everyone says is normal, and that's what she's here to, so that her teacher teaches her about humans. And then the teacher be like, oh my, the public school system really makes you have dude, just because you don't fit into what society considers as normal doesn't mean that you're not human. It's human to be different. The world thrives in variety. Variety is the spice of life, and we shouldn't all be and just because we like different things or not like the same thing doesn't mean that we can't be friends. But yeah. So that's basically her journey and stuff. So then she'd be like, dude, so you just want to study psychology because you don't understand romantic attraction? Is that it? And then dude. And then she realized romance is supposed to be great, and not being able to like anybody is normal because any regular person would definitely, but you feel like you don't get it, then why should you have to do it? And why should you force yourself to do something that doesn't feel natural for you? So then that's the first friendly advice she gets. So then as the book progresses, she gets like other advice from other folks who fall within the spectrum. Like if you read this, it's not like the main character is like 100% representative of asexual, because like there's a huge range of things. That's why it's like a flag, you know. Cause there are those that don't like romance, but they will mate with you, and then there are those that will mate with you but don't like romance, you know, etc., etc. And it does bring like at a certain point that she does like read some literature. Like over here, she's reading like the book that the teacher gave her, where she has to answer some questions so that she can finally pin down like where she falls in all of this, to get like to put a name to like this is how she feels on the inside. But even before that, putting that aside, over here, like when she was little, she used to like watching like this anime, but then like when she went to ask the friends to continue watching it with her, they told her like you still watch those types of shows when you're still watching that when you're little. That's not normal for somebody in elementary school. And then her friend tells her, oh, you should go like play this game. So then when she goes out to her mother and tells her like, can you get me a Wii? And then he be like, well, why do you want a Wii? Because I want what everyone else has, I guess, you know. Because she doesn't want to like get bullied in school for not liking the right thing. So yeah, like a lot of like her trauma stems from the fact that she doesn't know that she has a problem pinning down what she likes and doesn't like, because she prioritizes more being liked by others than getting to know herself. So yeah, like to avoid the overall message of this book is that you're allowed to like different things than your friends, and like don't fall into peer pressure, because by pretending to like something that you don't like, you're just gonna make yourself miserable and those around you. Oh, and like another thing that was interesting was that they asked her one of her friends asked her to mediate between a straight couple, because they're like fighting. So then, because they figure that since she's asexual, she will have like a neutral position and be able to mediate between the quarreling couple. So then she made like a whole chart to define like what's considered cheating in a regular relationship and what's your expectations going into the relationship. So then she starts researching like normal couples and stuff, because she figures that yes, I want to be understood, but then she feels sad because she thinks that because of her ignorance of romance and whatnot, that she's being insensitive to like the problems of like her straight friends, and just because it's something that she doesn't experience, it doesn't mean that she shouldn't respect or try to understand and be sympathetic, because like the overall message is like show empathy, and that knowledge and understanding is not like a one-way road. It like goes back and forth. So yeah, other stuff happens in the book, but I don't want to like spoil it. You should like read it. Not because of like the subject matter, but because it is a well-written manga, and like as drama and stuff, like the characters emote rather nicely. You know, it's a very well-written manga. So yeah, give it a read. Anyhow, bye bye and God bless.